Athletic Bilbao 1, Barcelona 0. It was the opener of La Liga today, and Barcelona, like they usually do, or like I expected them to do, they lost this game. And you could say probably Barcelona probably not needed, but they deserved the win more than Athletic Bilbao. They showed way more possession, things like that. You could say playing in the Estadio San Mamés is super hard, and that I don't know. There's a lot of reasons that you could say why Barcelona lost. That last season in El Estadio San Mamés they tied 1-1, and even that was kind of a gift as well. But I don't know. What I see now is just a result of the bad negotiations. Like I've been saying this the whole summer. I've been talking about it. People be saying I still want Neymar, and then like there's even more reasons that people are like incentivizing. Oh, you freaking bought Dembele for like 100 and something million, Coutinho for 140. I don't know who else. De Jong for 75, and y'all are saying that we don't need Neymar and this and that, and they say that Neymar would carry the team when Messi was injured and whatever. But I mean, like the club needs restructuring. Like the starting lineup needs restructuring. When people were talking about them losing to Liverpool, they were saying that the average age or like of the whole squad, it was like 27 to 28 years old. I remember, and like that's alarming. That's like 2-3 years off of 30. And I know you could say that that's probably the prime years. That's whatever, but you need some youth. You need some passion. You need something that is gonna be different from the others. That's what was missing in this game. Like you see them walking around, there'd be like Jordi Alba would get the ball from a throw-in or whatever, and he's just like calma, calm down. And like they would take forever just to do a freaking throw-in. You're just, I don't know, random stuff like with Pique as well. We bought De Jong for 75 million, and Pique wants to take the ball out at like 2 miles per hour and play through the back. And when De Jong is right there, right next to him, he should just pass it to him. But no, he's like, I gotta do it because I'm the one. I don't know what he thinks he is, But I've been saying this stuff forever, and like people don't listen, But it's mostly just a habit. It's just becoming the norm, because it's not surprising. It's not alarming. They say they're coming back from the preseason. They're reinstating themselves into the club. They're reinstating themselves back in the Liga. This is a hard field. This is whatever. This is that. All right, that's fine. A tie here would be a great result. Because that happened last season as well. But I mean, at least play like you want the tie. At least play like you want to win. At least show the incentive, show the attitude that you're trying to do something instead of not doing anything. Like I saw this from Rafinha. Probably in this game, he was the one that mostly was trying to do something, create chances, shoot at goal. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that had the 2 shots on target. I don't know, because they looked at the stats, or not the stats, but just the match. The match stats, where both teams had 11 shots, the whole game. But Athletic Bilbao had 5 on target, and Barcelona only had 2. And I'm pretty sure those 2 were just Rafinha's. That the goalie miraculously saved that one in the first half, which was a good shot by Rafinha. But that's what I'm saying. Like those little instances, those little things. I mean, there wasn't really anything in there. And then Carlos Aleñá was taken off in the second half, who I thought was the best player probably in the first half, who was trying to do something, who was trying to put through balls in to the attacking players, who was trying to create stuff out of nothing, as well. And he was taken off and put in for Valverde's go-to, which is Rakitic, who the only thing he did was just have 1 shot at goal, and that thing went super wide as well. But that's what I'm saying, we can't expect these things to like change, to happen. Don't expect like with Neymar something different is gonna happen. Like we might have like a sprung of good games of like 5, 6 games, 10 games, whatever. Where we start catching up, we start winning, we start looking like we're finna be contending for Champions League, for La Liga, for Copa del Rey, whatever. And then this dude gets injured, and then what is gonna happen? The same damn crap, because it doesn't even matter if Messi is not on the team, if Messi's not on that starting lineup, if Messi's not in this team, there's nothing there. It's like Argentina. And it's kind of terrible to see. And the main reason right here for all these things, or for all these occurrences, is just Valverde. He's the main one to blame. Everybody's seeing it now. Everybody's saying that Valverde needs to be out, that football is boring for Barcelona. They don't create anything. And like I could see it because I saw it in the game as well. I know they gave like that midfield something to adapt to. I know De Jong had some pretty impressive stats as well, having like 92% of his passes completed and things like that. But he didn't have that game that was so amazing or whatever. I feel like he just needs to move more. He needs to anticipate more. Not anticipate, but as well just be more involved in the play. Move into spaces, cut in the wide open spaces, play the ball as fast as you can, because like that's the Barcelona way. But I know under this management it's not going to be that way. We're not going to have these 2 touches, 3 touches, whatever, and expect something good to happen, because it's not going to happen, And then you raised the question with Griezmann. Where was he this whole game? This guy was like a freaking ghost. He was nowhere to be seen. He was nowhere in this game. They were talking about he had like this good pass to Suarez with the back heel or whatever in the first half, or other things like that. But this guy, like, I didn't want him to come in the first place. And I might have been one of the only ones. Everybody was all hyped on Griezmann and this and that. But I was like, this dude freaking played us. He's like, I'm going to go there. And then he freaking makes a movie or a production or whatever, a video saying that, nah, I'm going to stay with Atletico Madrid because I got to be loyal and this and that. And my heart is here or some crap like that. I don't know. All this drama for no reason. Because this dude's just up with trends. He's just in memes. He's just in bull crap like that. This dude ain't focused on the football. When you got these players that don't give a damn about football, don't give a damn about their profession, these things are gonna occur. And that's what happens with us, the fans. What do we get? This bullshit of this dude saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come," but then I don't come, and then next season I didn't win with my Atletico Madrid, so I'm gonna just leave because they're giving me the chance, and I can't let this opportunity pass by. But we're frauds, They're frauds. Griezmann is a fraud. How you going to expect him to score I don't know how many goals when he only scored like 14, 15 in La Liga last season? He might produce that with us, but what is that going to generate? What is that going to help? I mean, Dembele already scored 11. I don't know. For me, that money should have been restructured and getting a high quality center back, getting a number 9, because Suarez, like, that's another reason why we lost this game. Suarez was injured since like the 32nd minute, and that's where Griezmann was put in the number 9 position, where supposedly he's the one that's supposed to do something to produce chances out of nothing, But instead, he's just right there in the middle of the 2 center backs. So what problems is he gonna be causing? What problems is he gonna be generating? What attacking offense or whatever attacking threat is he gonna be producing when he's in the middle of the center backs? He's basically making their job easier by not doing anything. I ain't see him moving around. I ain't see him cutting into space. I ain't see him trying to generate play. Every time, I swear, in the first half where he got the ball, he just kept on passing it back. And I understand it's to keep possession, but I didn't see him try to take a one-on-one, whatever. But people are gonna be like, "Oh, but he's not. He doesn't play on the wing. He plays as a number 9." Well, he got the time as a number 9. He didn't do anything. So that's what I'm saying. What is the point of having this dude? It's just a fraud. Why don't we just get a number 9, a young number 9? I said Piatek like I don't know how many times, but because he's not a big name, because he's not this, because he's not that, they're not going to get him. We were linked with him last season, but now he's with Milan and whatever. But for me, he's the next up and coming number 9. This dude is he's a poacher. He's a goal scorer. He's one in the box. He's just put the ball in and he's going to score. That's what we need. We just need someone to be doing that, because if all the responsibility, if all this, all the opportunities, all the assists, all the goals mostly have to come through Messi, like, what are we? The team is just there. It's just extra. I'd rather get someone that's young, someone that has passion, someone that's ready to do something to produce something in this club that's gonna, take us to that new level, to take us back into the top of European football, to be contenders in the Champions League, to be contenders in Europe again. I feel like we just need to rejuvenate the squad. We need to get, I don't know, some midfielders maybe. I know we're kind of stacked with all the midfielders, with Vidal, with Rakitic, with De Jong, Arthur, Rafinha, I don't know, Sergi Roberto, Aleñá, Ricky Pugh, if he's playing this season, I don't know. But I don't know. The defense is the main area for me. I feel like just with this signing of Junior Firpo, which is actually a good one, because what Jordi Alba showed me this game is just atrocious. It's scary, I ain't expect him to be this bad in this game. But we can't count on him always, So it's good that they bought Junior Firpo. Maybe it's kind of excess. I know we're probably going to be losing Felipe Coutinho. That was like another news or big headline or story that we're talking about during the game. He's going to be loaned out to Bayern. I think they were saying that they were going to loan him out for 20 million euros with the option to buy the next season for like 120 to like at least get that 140 that Barcelona invested in him stupidly, I guess. I don't know. It looked like a good investment at the time. I even thought it was at the time. It all lied to me, but it's the past, Hopefully they can fix that, and hopefully they don't get Neymar, because it's just more wages, more problems, more drama, more all these things that are just not needed in the game right now, and especially for this team. This team needs to be rebuilt, and he's a young manager that's going to be rebuilding this team from the ground up. I feel like the Ajax manager would have been good, but because he doesn't have a name, or because he's not as popular, I don't know what's the problem, that why he can't be the manager of Barcelona. Ten Hag would have been super good right here. He would have established a game plan. He would have had a style of play. He would have upheld the Cruyff standards that are held in Barcelona, but it doesn't really matter, And I'm not going to talk about this game. I'm going to congratulate Bilbao for what they did. They held on to the end. I know they were defending most of the time, and maybe Barcelona had a few more chances, but they also had their counters as well. And Inaki Williams was really special in this game. He had a few shots on goal. His pace is amazing. I see why they signed him for like 9 years, which is pretty insane, but he is a talented player, and he is worth that money that they do have him. And his release clause is like 120 million, so it's a good investment. We'll see what happens with them. I know that goal from Aduriz was like amazing. I know he's like 80, like not 80. What am I saying? He's like 38 years old. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it bothers you, but it bothers me. Like a 38-year-old is scoring like golazos, tijeras, what do you call it? Chilenas, bicycle kicks, whatever, on this team that has like I don't know how many players of 100+ million. And y'all can't even defend them. Y'all can't even whatever. Y'all can't even show an ounce of ambition, of passion, of trying to win this game instead of just trying to get a result. Trying to get a result on the road. I know it's a hard place to win. I know it's this and that. But like I said, you got to just show that ambition. If we're trying to win the league, if we're trying to be the best club in Europe, if we're trying to prove all these standards that we upheld for so long, we got to show that ambition even in these games. And we started the campaign bad, or losing against Valencia. We started the campaign bad, losing against Bilbao. We left it ending bad, losing against Valencia. This can't continue, And if the board doesn't want to support the fans and take out Valverde, I don't know what are we going to do, because with this man, I don't see us progressing. I'm pretty sure if he stays the whole year again, we're going to be out that second leg in the Champions League for sure. And I'm saying this now. Atletico Madrid is probably going to win the league. Just putting that out there. But this is just what I got to say. This is probably it for the video. I'm not going to speak on this anymore. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I hope you just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and peace out.